things I've named in my lifetime. My imaginary friend, my first car, 2 kids. What were we talking about? In 2015, I started making marketing videos for local businesses. I only made a few, but the next year I doubled my output, and then last year I doubled 2016's output. Of course, my goal for this year is to double last year's output. You see the theme here. What started out as a way for me to express myself creatively while still earning a little extra cash for my family turned into something a little more serious. Scratch that. I've always taken work seriously. What I mean is that I've turned this into a legit business. I've upgraded my equipment. I started collaborating with more clients. I developed a more disciplined workflow, and I want to continue that growth. I thought that required creating a name for my freelance video marketing business. I decided that I needed a way to separate myself as an individual from my professional work that I do with clients. Plus, my last name is admittedly hard to say. It's pronounced Hurlburt. I even used my middle name as a stage name during my extremely brief attempt at stand-up comedy.
Please welcome the very funny Jeremy Allen.
I thought that I needed a name that would be easy for clients to share with other potential partners, whether it's emailed, shared on a business card, or verbally communicated. And I was determined to find the perfect name. So I did a little research. According to an article on Inc.com, each and every year, 6 million new companies and more than 100,000 new retail products are launched in the US. That makes it particularly challenging to come up with great names. Larger companies have the luxury of employing think groups and spending millions of dollars on branding. So how do you do it by yourself and for free? In that same article, brand naming guru and author of Hello, My Name is Awesome, How to Create Brand Names That Stick, Alexandra Watkins suggests 5 qualities for super sticky names. I made a list of some of my favorite brands. How did they come up with those names? In a blog post talking about just that, Wistia founders Brendan Schwartz and Chris Savage reveal that it's just a made-up word. I asked one of my favorite creators of all time, Sandwich video founder Adam Lizagore, how he came up with the name for Sandwich, and he told me that it was based on a Web 2.0 handle he'd chosen for himself a long time ago, and it just kind of stuck. So I made a list of names. I wound up with a couple that I thought worked perfectly, but after a quick Google search and a domain check on GoDaddy, I found that those names and domains were already taken. I asked my wife for suggestions.
What about House of Hurlburt?
It was a great idea that I considered for a moment, but ultimately said no because that's the name of our family vlog and I don't want to create business videos under a personal moniker. So back to the drawing board. I made more lists. I thought about this name thing for weeks, and while it didn't necessarily stifle my creativity, it was starting to consume my every thought. There is a time when I successfully, and to be honest, rather easily named something. In 2010, when a group of friends and I made a film, we released it under the production company named Buffalo Morose. Admittedly, it was really easy to land on that name because it already existed as a song title on the film's soundtrack, which was written and recorded by co-creator Lou DiPietro, who just so happens to release music under the really awesome band name Lewiston. So where does that leave me? While extremely frustrating at times, this has actually been a really fun exploration of ideas. I've come up with a great list of keywords that have helped me develop a stronger definition of my creative process and qualities as a filmmaker. The harder I searched for a name, the more frustrated I became until I realized it doesn't matter what I call it. What's really important is the quality of my work and the relationships that I'm building with the people and businesses that I'm collaborating with. Rather than worry about coming up with a sticky name, I'm choosing to concentrate on a mission statement of sorts. Something that I pride myself on. And to be honest, it's pretty simple. Be nice, do good work. As long as I live and work by that mantra, that's how my video marketing business is going to grow. That's it.